नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं हूं अनिरुद्ध। आप सभी का द सिविल गुरुजी और स्वैग से स्वागत है आप सभी का मेरे चैनल में। कैसे आप लोग? होप ऑल ऑफ यू आर सेफ। एंड टुडे with me is a very special guest, one more special guest actually in our interview series, and who has cracked gate with flying colors. Even after down with COVID, he just bounced back in life, and not only bounced back, सबकी धज्जियां उड़ा दी literally. He had scored around 820 gate score actually, which is like incredible after having COVID and after being detached from the preparation form for such a long time. He just bounced back and he just gained confidence within him and cracked. So big round of applause first of all to you, Sumanta, and welcome to my channel.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Yes, I am fine actually, Sumanta. I hope you are well right now.
Yeah, I am well. That was a very big introduction that you have actually given. I was like, and my gate score is actually 818.
18, yes, so, 818. So yes, actually, so excellent. By the way, the first thing the viewers, the nation wants to know is actually what has been your preparation strategy and what actually helped you to come back once again with full energy and vigor once you are down with COVID. If you can just share with our viewers and subscribers.
Yeah, sure. So basically last year, I got the rank this in 2022. I actually planned to write the GATE exam back in 2021. And at that time, my preparation wasn't like a focused one, as I had taken or like the result of this year, the way I prepared this year, it wasn't like that last year. So it was like a lot of this and there and everything. And
sorry to interrupt once again. He actually was in the last year, in the final year actually of his college. So I will also ask him once again that what was his preparation strategy, how he had actually balanced this college and this thing. I will come back to that point, but please, Sumant, continue.
Yeah, so basically I graduated from college back in 2021 last year. That year, I didn't really take GATE coaching from any such of online institutions or anything out there. I kind of took like most of the courses that are in GATE or the syllabus in GATE is actually more or less in the college syllabus only all over India. I know, I mean, the colleges may not teach that well up to the level, but actually at least in pen and paper they are. So basically, I kind of tried to get the knowledge from the courses and everything that they taught, and it wasn't like up to the mark. And also, I was hit by COVID, and a lot of bad things happened, so I couldn't actually write the exam. And after the GATE 2021, the month of February was over, I kind of totally diverted from my preparation of GATE. Back in 2021 February, after the GATE exam was over and I could not write it, I actually did not plan of writing again the GATE exam. So I actually had something else in my mind.
February में normally लोग दूसरी चीजों की वजह से diverted होता है, तो ये तो बेचारे कोविड की वजह से diverted हो गया. चलो.
तो मतलब कोविड ऐसा हो गया तो इसमें भी डाइवर्ट हो गया, दूसरी चीजों में भी डाइवर्ट नहीं हो गया, कुछ नहीं हुआ, मतलब सारा चीज मेरा लाइफ से गया. So anyways, तो मैंने लाइक आई डिड नॉट प्लान ऑफ राइटिंग द गेट वंस अगेन. मेरा कुछ और ही प्लान्स था ऐसे ही. तो फरवरी गया, मार्च गया, अप्रैल गया, ऐसे ऐसे अराउंड जब मेरा 3-4 महीना गया आफ्टर फरवरी, लाइक व्हाटएवर आई वांटेड टू डू और व्हाटएवर आई एक्चुअली प्लान, मुझे लगा कि अब मेरे को गेट फिर से लिखना ही पड़ेगा वरना आई कुड नॉट अचीव माय ड्रीम्स. तो टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, मेरे को गेट लिखना एकदम भी अच्छा नहीं लगता. आई डिड नॉट वांट टू राइट गेट. पढ़ना किसको अच्छा लगता है? मुझे तो अच्छा नहीं लगता है, लेकिन कुछ नहीं करना पड़ना पड़ेगा. बिकॉज एक्चुअली आई एक्चुअली प्लान टू डू मास्टर्स. आई एक्चुअली डू प्लान टू डू masters from after 1 or 2 months when the thing on the sessions get started. So क्योंकि मुझे masters करना है, I had no other options but to write the GATE exam.
यहाँ पे मैं एक और सवाल मैं पूछना चाहता हूँ. That normally at this high GATE score actually, normally people will choose PSUs, right? Normally मैं देखता हूँ कि जो students होते हैं, मेरे जितने सारे students हैं, अगर इस GATE score के, वो सभी PSUs की तरफ भागते हैं. So, but you are talking about कि हमको MTech ही करना है, I have to do MTech and that too from obviously in this best institute for MTech like is IISc Bangalore, and you are going for research over there. So after discussing your preparation strategy in brief, please also give us some light on this particular thought of yours.
Sure, absolutely. So it was last year, it was around mid-August. At that point, I kind of hit ground. I hit rock bottom, and I decided that I have to take the GATE preparation. So I basically counted from September, October, November, December, January, around 5.5 months I have. I have some knowledge of GATE preparation from my previous attempt, maybe not up to, obviously not up to the level, but I need to fill in the gaps. There were a lot of small holes in the preparation which I had to fill up and everything. So basically what I knew is I had 5.5 months. It is not a lot of time. In fact, it is a very less time for GATE preparation. And what I had to do is actually, I cannot afford to make a single mistake, and failure was not an option for me. So I had to I had to take a pen and paper, and had to completely jot down what I had to do and what I should not do. For example, it's my personal opinion that GATE exam actually does not kind of test your knowledge at all. It's my opinion that it does not test your knowledge. It does not test how much you know about your subject and everything. It just tests your engineering aptitude in your particular domain, and how well you can apply that, and how well you can recall everything in those 3 hours. That's it. So it's basically an aptitude exam. Even in the name, it says aptitude.
Exactly.
So I know that I have to like totally totally sharpen my aptitude in engineering the best way I can in this 5 months. So my story is all about how you can actually go for your best attempt when you have a really less amount of time like me. And trust me, I am no topper of my college. I am no such someone. I'm just a mediocre student, and like most of the students in India. So I hope that I could shed some light on how to effectively use your time for your preparation when you are really that time is actually very less.
Yes, so I will come back once again to preparation strategy, but before that, if you can just answer me the question, why research is your first option?
Yeah, sure. Actually,
yeah.
So basically, after I graduated college last year, around in April or June. So around April, I joined IIT BHU as a research associate in one of the reputed professors over here in his lab. So since then, it's been almost like 8 to 9 months. I've been associated with the project. So I've been doing some research on my field of geotech. I basically work on the field of geotechnical engineering and geomechanics. So for this 8 months, I've been totally kind of into academia and involved into research, and it has actually part of my research spirit inside me. So I have kind of decided that yes, I will align my life or align my career into the development and research and everything. So excellent. I actually don't want to go into a PSU or a technical job. I mean, a lot of people go into that. That's perfectly fine thing to do. But my interests are actually not towards that.
Excellent. So, definitely I wish you all the best for your upcoming career. Because ISC Bangalore, where you are going, actually, it's really known for the research purposes and all these things. It is really the best institute in India for the research lovers, for sure. Yes. And coming back to the next thing, while preparing, आप जब prepare कर रहे थे actually, so at that point of time, since you have very small amount of time in hand, you were saying, तो आप ज्यादातर मतलब mock test पे focus कर रहे थे उस time पे या फिर revision through notes, मतलब what was your actually thought over there, मतलब क्या चल रहा था उस last 5-6 महीने में? क्या रहे थे basically? हाँ.
Okay, so मैं जब August when I started from August, no, I did not write the mock test. Believe me, my first ever mock test for GATE was on 22nd of January this year. Okay, so basically just 20 days before GATE. It was my first ever mock test for GATE. Okay, so I was like, अगर मैं September October में mock test देता तो मेरे को 5-10 नंबर मिलता, वो भी शायद नहीं मिलता, और मैं एकदम I would be demoralized. So I was like, नहीं, मतलब I mean, a lot of tutors on YouTube and on online edtech platform would say that you have to start mock test as soon as possible, and that's a perfectly valid advice. But I thought that catering to my needs and my condition, that wouldn't be a good advice for me. So my first, my target was from mid-August till the end of December. I would like to complete the entire the syllabus, the entire syllabus by the roots and everything. मुझे कुछ भी नहीं छोड़ना है. Right?
Yeah, I also recommend sometimes to appear for mock test early for those people who had been starting to prepare from January. जो जनवरी से तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो उसको मैं
Exactly,
बोलता
yeah.
हूँ कि चलो आप अगस्त या सितंबर से या अगस्त से आप मॉक टेस्ट देना शुरू करो धीरे धीरे सब्जेक्ट वाइज वगैरह, एंड आफ्टर दैट यू गो ऑन appearing for the full length ones.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So but your case is entirely different, so definitely you have chosen your own way.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yes, exactly. So the third point that I
So
would like to say is that, हाँ
no,
please, if
and
you want to.
I'm very sorry to interrupt. मैं अनिरुद्ध सर का ही एक चीज मैं अभी करना कोट करना चाह रहा हूँ कि whenever teachers tell you something, always listen to the entire statement they say. Just like
Yeah.
Aniruddha sir right now said that मैं बोलता हूँ जब उन लोगों के पास एक साल रहता है, right? So maybe in some sort of a discussion, sir will say that if you have 3 months time, sir will appropriately guide you the best way to write
Yeah,
the mock test.
obviously.
So always listen carefully to the entire things the teachers say.
Yeah, that's a very important thing. So yes, Sumanta, you are also saying that about like guidance and all these things. So two questions I will ask you. The
Yeah.
first thing is that who had been your inspiration actually? I mean, which particular things? It may be an incident, it may be some people, it may be some thoughts. What actually motivated you when you were down with COVID actually? Then you came back on track with full energy. So what actually had triggered you actually? And so like who were the people who motivated you? Except me, I know I'm all this. Okay,
Of
please.
course, you are. So I obviously, just like everyone says, there were a lot of people, all of my loved and dear ones, my friends, my family. They had been a constant source of motivation for me.
Yeah.
My parents, obviously, like every other parent, they have been
Yeah.
with me like they had been catering me like a child for this 5 months, so that I did not face any sort of discomfort in the preparation. So
Excellent.
I respect them like god and goddesses. So my parents were obviously there, my friends, my loved ones, my everyone were there who actually supported me through my preparation. And one point I would like to say that there were also a lot of people, in fact there were a few professors even, who kind of desperately wanted to see me fail and did not wanted to see me succeed. Even those kind of people actually inspired me, because I learned a lot of things how to handle such behavior and such people also. So it's been like a lot of things. And of course server there, actually I discovered search channel back in like the 1 or 2 days before I started writing my mock test. I wish I had discovered search channel back then I could have maybe gotten the score even higher than 818. But jo hua so hua. So and even the last 1.5 months, how sir put like how sir pictured all the content on YouTube and everything. Actually I saw sir's YouTube and everything, and there were a lot of videos particularly catering to the last 1 month preparation on gate, which actually really helped me a lot. Like there were a lot of videos like the, even I remember, if I'm not wrong, around 1 or 2 days you are kind of discussing all of the small topics in in a three
Yeah,
part
yeah,
video. So that was like extremely helpful. Like
yeah.
the first two videos I watched from hello.
Yes, I think your video got stuck a little bit. Okay, one second. Yes, please continue.
Yeah, actually there's some sort of internet problem.
Yeah.
I have fixed it now. So anyways, as I was saying that, sir, what was I saying? Yeah. So basically, you uploaded a three-part video of the like short notes and everything.
Yeah,
So the first two videos I watched from start to the end, like each and everything. The last video also I watched, but actually it was right before the gate
just
exam.
before
So
the
I was
exam
kind
day.
of,
Yeah.
yeah, so I was kind of focusing more on my short notes. And there is one mistake that I have done. I want to share it to all of your viewers. That is, there are a lot of teachers on YouTube and EdTech who say that make your short notes, right? Make your short notes. I was like of the notion कि मुझे short notes से क्या होगा, मैं तो अपना notes बनाया हूँ अच्छे से, वही मेरा short notes है, यही पढ़ूंगा. लेकिन मुझे लगा कि जब भी वो पहले ठीक है, लेकिन जब एग्जाम के 1 महीने पहले आएगा ना, तो इतना बड़ा बड़ा कॉपी लेके पढ़ना
वही
बहुत
मैं
मुश्किल
भी
है.
वही बताता हूँ
For
हमेशा लाइक
for example, there are instances, I hope my parents are not watching this, but मैं जब वॉशरूम में जाता था, मैं हगने भी जाता था, तब भी मैं शॉर्ट नोट लेके जाता था. अभी एक ऐसा इंस्टेंट था. तो देखिए, मतलब 12 जनवरी को मेरा एग्जाम था, मैं 20 जनवरी तक कोई शॉर्ट नोट नहीं बनाया था. आई वाज लाइक नहीं, अब लास्ट 20 दिन के लिए एटलीस्ट बनाना पड़ेगा. तो मैं 2 दिन डेडिकेट किया, 21st and 22nd. I made short notes of each and all, actually the important subjects. So out of 6 or 7 सब्जेक्ट्स मैंने 4-5 को तो शॉर्ट नोट्स बना लिया है. जिसका बहुत ज्यादा ही चीज मतलब रहता है, नोट्स का कॉपी कॉपी रहता है, तो उसका मैंने शॉर्ट नोट्स में कर दिया. तो आई वांट टू से दैट इन दिस पार्ट टीचर्स आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट. फ्रॉम माय ओपिनियन शॉर्ट नोट्स आर वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट.
Especially during the 11th
Yes,
hour actually.
especially during the last 1 month or the last 20 days.
Exactly.
It is very important. I cannot emphasize how much important it is. Especially to me, actually, it has been very important.
So, and you are also saying like, the expected question series and all these things.
Yes, exactly.
So, you were, appearing for your mock tests. Okay. And at the same time, you are also watching the expected question series and all these things, right? So, and parallelly, your research over there, IIT, BHU, wherever you are actually right now, as a research associate. So, all these three things were parallelly going on. How you have managed these things together?
Okay, to be completely honest here, my guide over here in IIT, he's a very good person and he's very lenient. So he has kind of given me 1 or 1.5 months off for my preparation. So obviously, if I tried to if I tried to balance everything at the same time, it would be a blunder. So I kind of kept my research at the side, and for the last since mid of January, I totally focused on my GATE preparation, and that's about it. I actually told that my first mock test was on 22nd of January, believe it or not. First 22nd of January, my first ever mock test, and I got a marks of only 32. Okay, so at that point I was like, it was my first and last attempt. I was like, इसके बाद तो कोई होगा ही नहीं attempt, क्या करूं मुझे कोई पता नहीं है, मतलब it will be my first and last attempt, and failure was not an option.
From 32 to this, like around 80 marks actually. तो ये जो चीजें है मतलब कहाँ से, मतलब ये मॉक टेस्ट एनालिसिस करके एक्सपेक्टेड क्वेश्चन से, या फिर मतलब कैसे ये एक्चुअली, दिस इज अ ह्यूज डिफरेंस इन लास्ट लाइक 20 डेज.
हाँ, तो मतलब क्या हो रहा था कि मॉक टेस्ट में एक्चुअली आई विल से माय स्टोरी, मैं जब मॉक टेस्ट दे रहा था, the minute the clock started at 180, at the minute it was going around 1 or 130 minutes left, I was like मुझे तो अभी 60-70 मिल जाएगा, लेकिन जब खत्म हुआ क्लॉक मेरे को दिखा रहा है 32. तो क्या हुआ मेरा, तो I was like what happened, then I noticed that I made 12, 13, 14 mistakes. So then I realized कि नहीं, मेरा तो प्रिपरेशन ठीक ठाक है, लेकिन मैं कुछ गलती कर रहा हूँ, तो मेरे को वो गलती का इसको मतलब I have to reduce the number of mistakes.
The scale of the mistakes actually, yes, you have to reduce.
Yeah, actually. मतलब the number of questions I left which I could not do वो कम था, लेकिन मतलब अटेम्प्ट बहुत ज्यादा कर रहा था, अराउंड 80-85% अटेम्प्ट कर ही रहा था, लेकिन मिस्टेक बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा था.
एक्यूरेसी कम था इनिशियली.
या एक्यूरेसी बहुत कम था, एग्जैक्टली. तो बेसिकली आई एनालाइज लाइक एनीथिंग माय मॉक टेस्ट, कहाँ पे गलती हुआ है उसको मैंने फिर से नोट किया, क्वेश्चंस को मैंने देखा, क्वेश्चंस मैंने सॉल्व कर रहा था तब हो रहा था, सेकंड टाइम एग्जाम में मेरा क्यों नहीं हो रहा था, वो भी एक बहुत बड़ा पॉइंट था. तो बेसिकली ऑन दोस द like the remaining 15 days, the 10 days, actually analyzed what were my mistakes which were actually making me do those mistakes, the reasons which were making me do those mistakes. वो मैंने उसको इतना घटा, I tried to reduce that as much. फिर भी मेरा गेट एग्जाम में थोड़ा बहुत मिस्टेक हो ही गया, तो still देखते हैं.
Yeah, so let's conclude this. Let's don't make it very long, but let's conclude it by saying this particular thing. That firstly, I would like to give an insight actually to all our viewers and subscribers that please hit the like button once for Sumanta. Okay, and please in the comment section drop a heart sign for him. And also, if there is any question that you want to ask him in person, like personally, then also you can drop that in the comment section. Definitely he will be answering those. Okay, but once again, let's conclude this by saying that any last message that you want to give, I mean last minute, like for this interview actually, any message that you want to give to our viewers and subscribers who have been watching you and who are also ready to fight 2023 and 2024.
I would like to assume that most of the people in India are just like me, who are not like prodigies. I assume, I mean, there are some people who are obviously, if they watch the video, they don't watch the video, they're going to get 90 plus. Yeah. But most of the people out there, I would like to say that the most important thing in the preparation of GATE is the proper planning, and you have to know that the GATE exam, my opinion, the GATE exam does not test your intelligence. The GATE exam does not test how much you know. It just tests your aptitude in engineering. So basically, the most important thing is you have to know what to study and what not to study. Exactly. So you have to make a clear distinction, and whatever you have chosen to study, how to effectively keep that in mind. for the time you have left till the exam that you have on the day. So basically proper planning. And और एक चीज मैं जो बोलता हूँ कि मॉक टेस्ट में अगर खराब आ भी जाए तो डोंट फील एनीथिंग. There are a lot of people, I have actually heard stories that जिन लोगों का मॉक टेस्ट में 10-12 आता था वो लोग भी 60-70 लाख मतलब they bring on the gate exam. But then it's an indication. ये मत सोचना कि 10-12 आ गया मतलब मैं तो करूंगा ही. It's like an indication कि कुछ ना कुछ तो गलती हुआ है, so we have to notice that, but it's not like a final indication. मैं वही बोलना है. And all the best to everyone. I know you're all gonna do it. We're all gonna do best in 2022.
Excellent. So
and please like and share this channel, because especially it's not a promotion, but absolutely the last 1.5 months which I've been like with the following, I've been following such content this year. It has been really helpful for me. So
thank you, and I'm really happy and privileged to help you actually during your preparation journey, and I'm really feeling privileged to be a part of your preparation journey, which actually leads to this success. Thank you, Sumanta, once again. From me and on behalf of all our viewers and subscribers. So once again, and all the best, for you and your future endeavors that you are going to achieve through your journey of
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.